get into business. January 20th, Khamzat Chimaev, he's out. Leon Edwards, he still wants to fight. Will he still be headlining the fight on January 20th?
He won't. What we're doing is we're going to push that fight back. You know, there was a lot. I don't know why. I just saw that Ali came out today and said that he had COVID. I don't know why he wasn't telling people that, but for some reason he didn't want people to know that he had COVID. But the doctor told him when he went back to the gym, I guess he was having problems with his lungs, Khamzat was, so they told him to take some more time off and not start training till like, you know, early January. So we're going to push that fight back, and we are going to do Magny versus Chiesa.
Clumps up from the co-main event to the main event.
Yeah, both of those guys, you know, finally these guys get a headline spot and a big fight, and they both deserve it. And that should be a fun one stylistically.
Well deserved. Khabib Nurmagomedov a few days ago told Match TV that the winner of Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor should be crowned the lightweight champion. Do you share those same sentiments?
That's not what he said. What he really said was that was all bullshit. Whoever printed that, or you know, whoever was the what's the word I'm looking for?
Translator.
Thank you. Which is always an issue with guys, you know, translators. We've had them in the UFC too. But what he said was they should be the number one contender.
Yes.
Is what he said. And obviously I'm going to meet with him when I get into, with Khabib when I get into Abu Dhabi, and I go next week. And hopefully, you know, if Conor wins the fight against Poirier, you do Conor versus Khabib again.
There's the clarity there, because the Schmo was going to ask you, what do you do with Charles do Bronx Oliveira, and what do you do with Justin Gaethje? Where do they fit in for that title picture? But you think the winner of this fight, and if it's McGregor, it's Khabib versus McGregor.
Yeah, Khabib versus McGregor. It's a big fight. It's the rematch to make, you know, but there's a lot of ifs. If Khabib still wants to fight, if Conor beats Poirier, and if I can get Khabib to accept that fight. Maybe he wants to fight somebody else. He doesn't want to fight Conor, so we'll see.
What's going on with the Paul brothers? Because I wasn't really familiar with either of them. You know, I see one is like calling.
Oh, and you think I am? You know more about what's going on with the Paul brothers than I do.
Oh, there it is. But
the answer to that question is, who gives a shit? Okay, right. Neither one of these guys can fight. It's all a big gimmick, and you know, like I said in a press conference, there's a market for that. If people are dumb enough to spend their money watching that shit, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Good luck to them. But I don't even, you know, the guy's talking. I could care less with that guy. I get it. He's trying to make some money and doing his thing, and there's people out there that want to spend their money on that. I'm not that guy.
Somebody was saying, like, oh, it's kind of like Kimbo Slice. And I was like, I don't think it's like Kimbo Slice. Kimbo Slice could fight, man. The Kimbo Slice, he earned his way into it. I think it's a little bit different in situation.
That's an absolute insult to Kimbo Slice.
Right.
Okay? They're not even in the same universe. Okay? Amanda Nunes will knock that kid out. I mean, to even think about that guy fighting, he's like, oh, I'm never going to fight a winner. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, because she'll put you in a coma. Okay, the guy is just some kid off the street, and one of the big problems with him right now, he's lucky there's a pandemic. He's talking smack about real people that he could run into, you know, at a restaurant some night and things like that. This isn't a real guy. This is just some kid on YouTube.